Thursday. He's going to be missing one pinky toe. Just one. That's all I got to say. Yep, talk to you later. Hey there, folks. XFL Jim here with my weekly USFL, XFL sort of news update. What do we got going on? What's new with the USFL? Well, we got a little draft upcoming. That's the big news going on. We got the USFL Draft. We have the order right here. Let's just go through all of this. We have the Michigan Panthers up first in the first round. Tampa Bay Bandits, Philadelphia Stars, New Jersey Generals, Houston Gamblers, Birmingham Stallions, Pittsburgh Maulers, and the New Orleans Breakers. That's your round one. It's going to be a snake draft going on. I like snakes. I don't know if anyone else likes snakes. They kind of, I like when they eat mice. It's kind of cool. But that's going to be the first round. They're going to go quarterbacks, edge rushers, D ends, offensive tackles, cornerbacks, back to quarterbacks. This is a really cool draft system the USFL is doing. I like that it's kind of evening out the playing field. All the teams should be able to get the best of the best in each position. I think every team's going to get a prime spot to pick each position group. That's going to make for a lot of good parity in this league. I'm very excited. God damn, to see how this draft performs. I am actually going to be in a live stream with Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Me and Chase from the Jimnasium. Check it out, just so you know. We're going to be appearing in a live stream with Sports Gambling Podcast, the USFL Gambling Podcast guys. You guys know them. Colby Dant, fucking Adam Pelletier. The whole shebang and bang is going to be covering this draft live because they're doing something that I'm going to get negative real quick here for a second. I absolutely hate that the USFL is not televising this, not streaming it, not giving us any content other than fucking Twitter updates. This is some high-level bullshit, and I expect better. I expect better from you, USFL. I expect better. I love you, but I expect better. The draft is going to be tonight and tomorrow. They're going to do a supplemental draft in the early weeks of March to kind of finish all this out. Other USFL news, we had the uniforms being announced, the helmets being announced. This new merch being announced. I'm excited. Me and Chase, Lupine Fiasco Sesams, ranked these on the Jimnasium Sunday night. Check it out here. It is our duty as garage members to grade these jerseys.
Every single one.
We got the Stallions in front of us.
The San Francisco Stallioniners. I mean, the numbers are different, of course, but it just looks like a futuristic 49ers. I give it a C.
What you will see from a lot of these uniforms, a lot of red.
Lot of red. It's like Suge Knight owns the USFL.
We got Jenna in the chat, by the way. Go Pittsburgh Maulers. We have the Pittsburgh Maulers up next.
And that is unfortunate color scheme.
They really look like just Clemson's worst uniforms.
It looks like they were like, okay, what's Clemson wearing? How can we make it worse? We're going with that. Okay.
Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Bandits. Similar, in my opinion, to the Stallions and the 49ers. These and the current Bucks uniforms look a lot alike to me.
There is something to be said for kind of clean and classic, which Bandits logo kind of takes away from that. If they didn't have the logo on the sleeve, it would just be a nice clean red and silver uniform.
The Gamblers next.
Winners.
These are number one. The logo is top tier.
Yeah, the black on anthracite look is pretty awesome.
Next up, we have the New Jersey Generals. I like the fact that what they do that the Bandits didn't do is they don't have the logo right here on the shoulder.
It's nice that the Knights have been promoted to Generals because that just looks like Rutgers to me.
Next up, we have my Michigan Panthers.
It's like they mixed Western Mich with Central. I don't know.
A little bit.
It's sort of like the colors are sort of right there in the middle. These helmets are real strong. This is the best helmet. I'm going to give it a B because it's the best helmet. I like the maroon. I can't unsee khakis.
You got your New Orleans Breakers here.
Boom.
The most not red. These ones are solid, though. I'm going to give these ones a B+. That wave on the shoulders just knocking it down.
I'm giving it an A.
Next up, the Philadelphia Stars. Hardee's.
So, I like that they're using the yellow. I like it. Red on yellow, the whole Calgary Flames thing, that's a bold choice. It's almost as bold as the Hardee's menu because what's their tagline? Hardee's because fuck you. Yeah, those rankings are pretty solid. We gave them all the grades. Here are my official #Garage certified rankings. I'm just going to go through these real quick for you guys. I have Pittsburgh Maulers at the bottom, Philadelphia Stars, Birmingham Stallions, New Jersey Generals, New Orleans Breakers, Tampa Bay Bandits, Michigan Panthers, and the Gamblers. I'm a big fan of these Panthers looks. The Gamblers are just so fucking clean. It's hard to overstate
just how clean these Gamblers uniforms are. The other little bit of USFL news, they have a partnership with Sports Radar. They're going to be providing stats and info to gambling, to the league itself. I assume to fantasy. I'm wondering when we're going to get some fantasy news for this league, but I'm looking forward to the draft. I'm looking forward to the live stream. Check it out. Sports Gambling Podcast, by the way. I'll link to their YouTube down in the description. It's going to be fucking fire. And then Wednesday night, it's the unveiling of the Garage's new springtime football alternative football podcast, Spring Fever, with me and Chase. You guys know us from the Jimnasium. It's going to be so good. Looking forward to that. That's what's going on in the USFL. XFL news. XFL news. There is none. That's the news. The fact that there is no XFL news is news, and it's pissing me off.
Breaking news, dickhole Jim. There actually is XFL news, you fucking idiot. You just had to wait a little bit. What we got going on now is the XFL and the NFL partnering up. That's right. XFL, NFL, fucking scissoring, getting together and whatnot. I have, and I quote from the XFL website, the XFL today announced it would collaborate with the NFL on select innovation programs to further expand the game of football and create increased opportunities for player development both on and off the field. Not only that, but later in this same release, they have additional avenues for collaboration may include international football development and scouting, as well as officiating, including the testing of different game rules for player protection and enhanced overall play, and different technologies to enhance officiating. This can mean a lot of different things. At the very least, this means the XFL and Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Danny Garcia have been getting my messages, my DMs, and my emails about eventual XFL world domination. My worst case scenario here is the XFL becomes a farm league for the NFL. I believe at the very worst, this is just a ruse. I think the XFL and the NFL are going to be partnering together. They're going to be swapping rules. There's going to be no swapping of players, no contract breaking, anything like that. The XFL will get what the XFL gets. I think this is a good thing. I think this shows that the XFL is well on its way to becoming a full league. My only worry is it becoming a farm league. I would hate that. But I think they're playing 4D chess here. This is step 3 on my elaborate plan for eventual XFL world domination. It's coming. We're going to get XFL in Europe. We're going to get XFL in Canada. We're going to get XFL in Mexico, South America, Asia, Japan. It's going to be everywhere. XFL is going to be global. Just fucking wait for it, folks. It's going to be awesome. Be ready for it. I think this is a huge step forward. This is some big XFL news that we've been waiting for. I love it. Go XFL. XFL till I die. Let's fucking go. Now back to XFL Jim talking about the USFL Draft, because I also had a lot of really good opinions on the USFL Draft.
I'm looking forward to this draft for the USFL. I'm looking forward to actually being able to analyze how these teams were going to compete, going through all the players, giving you the players that I'm looking out for, giving you my opinion on the full rosters. I am very much looking forward to that. That's what we got going on news-wise. Thank you for tuning in to the USFL XFL Garage News Update. Love you guys. I got a phone call to make. Yes. Yep. You know, the usual. Extra sausage on that. Okay? Yeah, it was a little light last time, and I need extra. When I say extra, I mean extra. Listen, if you want this driver to get a tip and not fucking a crowbar to the face, you gotta put extra sausage on it.